I'm here because a week ago, total surprise to us, the government introduced way at the back of the budget implementation bill, an omnibus bill. They introduced a measure that would mean that the government would take ultimate control of all the salaries, wages, and conditions of work of all of CBC's employees. In other words, it would turn CBC from a public broadcaster into a state broadcaster. I came to deliver some petitions, bringing them to Parliament Hill. They're destined for the Prime Minister, but I'm going to be showing them around to the Leader of the Opposition, the Leader of the Liberal Party. We call this campaign Free CBC, and we're doing this in conjunction with Leadnow and another organization called SumOfUs.org. 113 was yesterday morning when these were printed.
And you've been running at about
it was 122 when I went to sleep last night.
Nice.
And it's 1:30 now. So.
Wow.
No, they're actually addressed to the Prime Minister, and we're going to walk them across.
Well, in Quebec, which is my home turf, and for Pierre, it's also all the more important because of the offer that IDOCAN constitutes. And it's hugely important. And the francophones outside Quebec, where it's the only game in town.
La plupart des signatures hier soir étaient francophones.
Ah ouais?
Bravo. We'll tell the caucus they're going to be thrilled to hear about it.
Yeah. Good work.
There she goes.
Bye.
Thank you.
This is on to something, and we appreciate your support on the show. Now, the video you did for us was very helpful.
Well, listen, there's no question that CBC needs stable long-term funding and a strong mandate. But one thing CBC doesn't need, or Radio Canada doesn't need, is government interference. I mean, it's what's always been strong. However frustrating it is for us politicians, it's a free press is the cornerstone of a strong democracy.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Ian Morrison et je suis porte-parole du groupe Les Amis de la Radiodiffusion Canadienne. The Conservative government says that this is just an industrial relations matter, but it's definitely much more than that. No other public broadcaster in any free and democratic country in the world faces such interference with its editorial independence as what is proposed in Bill C-60. And there's a very good reason for that. Governments do not control the public broadcaster in free and democratic countries. Along with other media outlets, public broadcasters hold governments to account, a role that depends on being completely independent of the government of the day. The signatures I have brought with me today have been collected in just 1 week, but they represent a growing body of opinion and concern that Bill C-60 crosses a line for Canadian democracy. We are calling on the government to keep CBC free from political interference. This is what I do for a living. I'm probably good at this, Like the exam, they only asked me one question, what's your name? And I got 75%.